How is it going? Yuri here. I know it's been a while. I need to apologize. It's what is it today? I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday, I think, afternoon, and it's been about 2 weeks since I've last shot a video or episode for you guys. So I do want to apologize because I'm usually more consistent with this, but I have a good excuse. I've been using a lot of my creative juice for our clients and really helping them on a daily basis with our daily offer call in the morning and just really ramping up a bunch of stuff for them. So there's a reason, but I've got a few minutes and I wanted to share a really, really shocking discovery about health practitioners that when I saw this, I was like, man, it's no wonder we're in business. Like our company, Healthpreneurs, no wonder we exist. And here's why this is important, is if you're a health practitioner, if you own your own practice, you went to school and the school, whether it was chiropractic, naturopathic college, physical therapy, whatever, was probably really, really good at equipping you with technical know-how, like how to help your patients, how to help them improve their condition, etc. But the one thing they never taught us, really, was how to build a business. So it's like, here you go. Here's this toolbox of skills you can help people. And oh, by the way, good luck trying to figure out how to do that. Can you guys relate to that? Like, I remember when I finished school, I was like, I had no clue. I had no clue how to do any of this stuff. And so I took it upon myself to learn and try to master all this stuff as much as I could. It took me a long time because I was stubborn to think I could do it myself. Then I got smart and said, why don't I hire a coach? Anyways, so here's the shocking discovery and why it's important. So I just mentioned that it's important, or it's I think a fundamental flaw in the educational system of health practice owners and pretty much professionals in any way, shape, or form, lawyers, accountants, etc. The challenge is that you come out and you can help people, but you just don't know how to build a business. And in 2016, there was a study that was done by Lewis and Clark, and they did an industry survey of the chiropractic profession, okay? And this was done, they surveyed, I think, several thousand practice owners. And the question they asked was this, and I'm just looking at the image right now. And they asked this: please choose each product you may purchase or plan to purchase within the next 12 months for your practice. Okay, so they had a list of stuff, and people basically chose like this, this, this. And essentially what I'm looking at is a graph that maps out number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, etc. Okay? So this is where things get really interesting, is the disparity between the top and the bottom. Now I'm going to show you exactly what these practice owners, and yes, this was done to the chiropractic profession, but you could extrapolate these results for physical therapists. I've seen similar studies in the PT space. Naturopaths, listen, we've been doing this for a long time. We've helped a lot of people, and we've spoken with even more. So we've seen this firsthand. So the number one thing, 82% of people surveyed, of practitioners who were surveyed, 82% of them said the number one thing they would spend money on, they had planned to purchase in the next 12 months was, drum roll, please, continuing education, aka more certifications, more weekend courses, etc., etc., etc. Now, I created a video probably 2 years ago. I called it the certification epidemic. And this is pervasive in the health industry. And I have nothing wrong. Like, I'm all for ongoing education. Like, I read 2 to 3 books a week. Like, I'm all about, developing your skills and getting better at your craft. But here's the problem, is that as a profession, I believe, this is my firm belief, I believe that most practitioners who are more willing to invest in their certifications, in their ongoing education, the reason they do that is one of 2 reasons, or maybe both. Number 1, they want to better help their patients. Amazing, totally. Number 2 is that they're afraid of doing the real work, which is getting out there and bringing more patients in. I'm going to come to that in a second, okay? And number 3, maybe they think they can earn more money if they're more valuable, which is probably true. But listen to this. If you come out of school as a naturopath, as a chiropractor, as a PT, you do not need more letters behind your name to give the world a reason to pay you or do business with you. You're like, you got the degree, and that's like putting the coin in the arcade, putting the coin in the game. Now you have permission to play the game, but it doesn't entitle you to a successful business. That's actually one of our core tenets, is the letters behind your name do not entitle you to a successful business. So let's go back to the study, shall we? So continuing education, 82%. That's the number one thing. Number two, nutritional supplements. Number three, pillows and back supports. Number four, orthotics. Now just let me stop here. These are the products that practice owners in the chiropractic space were planning to purchase in the next 12 months for their business, okay? So orthotics is number four. Number five is lotions, okay? Like massage lotions, all that kind of stuff. Number six, rehab products. Number seven, homeopathy and herbal formulas. Number eight, I believe we're at number eight, tables, like adjustment tables. Number nine, instrument adjusting device. So maybe like the clicker, something like that. Number 10, weight loss. I'm not too sure how that even plays in. Number 11, diagnostic testing. Number 12, electrotherapy. I don't even know what that is. I mean, what is that, the chair? So we're at 12%, okay? So we're at number 12, and 12% of respondents said electrotherapy. So we're at 12, and we have one more to go, and this is the kicker. So at the bottom of the list, surveyed to thousands of health practice owners, chiropractors, what are you planning to purchase within the next 12 months? At the very bottom of the list is marketing services. All right, so let that sink in for a second. Why is that a problem, and why is that a shocking discovery? Well, here's the reality. We, as a Healthpreneur, we exist because of this very study. The massive discrepancy between I'm going to continue learning about whatever, but I'm not going to invest in marketing services, that's the problem. That is the very nature of the problem in our space. There is an epidemic, there's a poisoned mindset. Like, we run a lot of Facebook ads, and if you saw some of the comments people leave on our ads, there's some real mental issues. Like, some of these people have real mental issues. How dare you make a profit in your business? It's not about, making money, it's about helping people. I'm like, no kidding. I'm not saying it's not about helping people, but you're psychotic if you think you can make money by not learning how to market your business. That's the problem. That is the psychosis that is pervading, it's pervasive in this space. And listen, I want to challenge you on this. And if you don't agree with me, I don't care, right? I don't care if you agree with me or not, because this is not my opinion. This is fact. You're entitled to your opinions. You're not entitled to your own facts. The fact is this: if you don't understand how to market your business, you will not be in business. And please, if you're saying, okay, Yuri, I get my patients by word of mouth, referral, and walk-ins, that's amazing. I applaud you, tremendous. But let me ask you this. If you were to take that business plan to a bank for a loan or to an investor, what do you think they would say to that? They'd probably be like, you don't have a business. And the reality is that most practices don't. And listen, I'm not saying it's their fault. It's not. The fault of this whole system, the problem is the whole system and the way that we're not taught anything about how to market ourselves. There are stipulations in place that prevent practitioners from advertising their services in specific ways. Like, that in and of itself bothers me. If you have a solution that can help someone overcome a major or less major issue, why on earth can you not market that? Why are you not able to shout from the rooftops or put a message in front of your perfect patients or clients and say, here I am. If you have this problem, I have a solution for you, right? Now, thankfully, we can advertise and market as practitioners, but you have to do it in a very specific manner, okay? So this all comes down to the health industry has a problem with selling. They have a problem. They feel that selling is evil. They feel that making money is a problem. And listen, if you work with us, we're going to let you know that we want you to be very profitable. We want you to make a lot of money. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you have to understand this one truth is that how do you make money? How do you make money in your practice? It's really simple. Patient comes in with a problem, you offer solution. Patient pays you money, you produce outcome for the patient. So if we reverse engineer this, we're like, hold on, if I want to make more money, following that logic, I need more patients to come in and for me to help them achieve an outcome. How is that bad? How is that bad? It's not. What's bad is being ridiculous in our thinking to think that I don't want to feel salesy because I'm a health professional and therefore they should want to work with me. No. The letters behind your name do not entitle you to anything other than you playing the game, right? You put the quarter in the machine. If you're playing Street Fighter and you just stand there expecting to win, Zangief is going to knock you out, right? If you're from the 80s like I am, you'll understand Street Fighter. If not, I apologize. Anyways, so guys, like the key is this. When we look at an industry as large as the chiropractic industry, and the bottom of the totem pole in terms of what these practice owners are planning to purchase for their business over the next 12 months, the very last thing is marketing services. That is a very, 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 very big problem. And at the very top, continuing education. And the disparity at the top, 82%. At the bottom, 12%. And that, my friend, is the reason why many, many people who run their own practice do not run their own business. Okay, listen to that again. They run their own practice, but they don't run their own business. Because if you ran a business, you would have a business, and a business means it's built on predictable systems that can work independently of you. But running a practice means you simply have a physical location that people walk into and you treat them and they leave, you make money per session. And you can do that for the rest of your life, if you will. I'm not here to judge, but it's not a business. Okay, if you're relying on a sign on the sidewalk to bring people in, there's no predictability, there's no control there. And so my encouragement to you is this: is please make it a must to learn how to market. And guys, when I'm talking about marketing, what I'm doing here, this right here is marketing. What I'm doing is I'm sharing some helpful information, hopefully. I'm sharing my perspective, my conviction, and either you think I'm crazy or you agree with me. That's what marketing is. Everything you type on the internet, everything you say audio or video-wise is going to be disseminated and consumed. That's what marketing is. Marketing is whatever you have to do to get people in the door. Once they're in the door, now it's a different conversation, right? We're talking about more of like a experience, obviously, and then a selling conversation. Again, nothing wrong with sales, right? Nothing happens until a sale is made. So what does marketing look like? Marketing looks like videos, audios, interviews, podcasts, YouTube videos, social media posts, Facebook ads, Google banner advertising, Google SEO, there's all sorts of stuff you could do. But here's the challenge. Because there's so many things you could do, what are you supposed to do? And this is the big dilemma. And this is where we as a company really come in to help our clients, is that you could do a lot of things, but when you have a lot of choices, you ultimately have none. This is known as the paradox of choice. And if you've ever felt overwhelmed and confused about what to do, then, I think you get what I'm saying. So, in any given business, there's always going to be one plan that's maybe smarter or more effective or faster than another. It doesn't mean that nothing else can work. It's just that certain things work a little bit faster. And we've been at this, for quite some time. I've been in business since 2006, and I've tested a lot of different things. And I've just seen what works quickly and what takes longer to work. And thankfully, what works quickly is exactly what we help our clients with. So here's the deal is, oh, wait, Nick, I'm not an MD. Oh, darn it. Too bad, right? But I guess I help a lot. So you can unlike, you can unsubscribe, and it's all good, my friends. Here's the reality is that like this kind of decision making, because I'm not a medical doctor, unliking and unfollowing me, that's the kind of thinking that, whatever. I guess it doesn't matter that I've helped over 500,000 people to better health. That's not important, right? That I have a background in kinesiology, I'm a nutritionist, that I've helped over 500,000 people. That's not important. See, this is the kind of stuff that holds people back, is they look, oh, he's not an MD. He doesn't have the letters behind his name, so therefore he's not credible. But listen, there are many, many, many medical doctors out there who are amazing at what they do, but no one's ever going to know about them because they don't know how to market. And our mission with Healthpreneur is to help 1 billion people on the planet. And the reason I started Healthpreneur and the reason I sold my previous health business was that I was not going to get there serving the consumer. And I recognized that by helping practice owners and practitioners become better at business, that collectively you guys, we could help more people. And that's why we help our clients improve their marketing. We help our clients improve the way they run their businesses so that not only can they help more people, but they can make more money and they can live a better quality of life. They don't have to be slaves to their practice, right? But the thing is, if we continue to invest and invest and invest in ongoing education and learning the next technical skill, that's only going to take us so far. And yes, I think it's still important to do that, but the reality is that we have to learn how to become better business owners, because the business you have is the ultimate vehicle to creating not just the financial independence and the freedom that you want, but most importantly is the impact you want to create in the world. All right? So listen, if this is making sense for you, and you need a little bit of help or a lot of help on the marketing side, if you need better ways to get patients coming in the door and having a lot less resistance to making that happen, then just send me a DM, send me a message, or type in the comments and we'll send you a message. Just hit me up. Just be like, hey man, resonated with what you're saying. Would love to know how we can maybe do some stuff together. And let's have a conversation. Let's have a little chat, see if there's a way we can help you. And if we can talk about the next steps. And if not, totally cool as well. Either way, we want to be able to serve you in whatever capacity we possibly can. So yeah, Catherine, there's no mission without a margin. Totally, exactly. If you want to impact people, no one benefits from you being poor. No one benefits from you being poor, okay? And making money is never at the expense of people. Making money is only because of the transformation you create for people. The more money you make, that's a reflection of the more people you're helping. Never forget that, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. And once again, if you need some help, send me a DM, which is a direct message, just in case you're wondering. And we can take the next steps, have a little chat, see if we can serve you in any way, shape, or form. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much.